Hello, dear friends, welcome to our YouTube channel, USA Football Zone, latest football highlights. Argentina are world champions, but retaining that title, that is an entirely different challenge. They have begun their 2026 qualifying campaign in spectacular fashion, and in every respect, they look like champions. On the surface, the squad that triumphed in Qatar appears poised to win the title once again, but look a little closer, and you will discover hidden pitfalls, tactical issues, and an adversary that no one can defeat. So, what are the cracks that are now beginning to surface, and what is coach Lionel Scaloni's master plan to remain at the summit? This is the story of a challenge facing Messi's Argentina, one that no one could have ever imagined. To understand this challenge, you must first appreciate just how extraordinary this team looks. They have made a magnificent start to the notoriously difficult CONMEBOL qualifying campaign, under the leadership of Lionel Scaloni. The tactical clarity and collective strength with which they play have become their defining characteristics. This is no longer that fragmented, Messi-dependent squad of the past. It is a balanced, cohesive unit that knows how to win, a perfect blend of robust, pragmatic defense and moments of sheer brilliance. They embody a team with no apparent weaknesses, an empire at its zenith, fully prepared to defend its crown. Yet, in the world of football, empires can crumble very quickly, and history tells us that winning 2 consecutive World Cups is one of the most difficult feats in all of sports. The last men's team to achieve this distinction was Brazil, and that was all the way back in 1962. The very quality that has made Argentina so formidable, their consistency, may well prove to be their greatest vulnerability. And at the very heart of it all lies the evolving nature of their undisputed leader. Should he participate in this tournament, Lionel Messi could make history by playing in his 6th World Cup, a feat no other male player has ever achieved. He remains the team's captain, its icon, and its very life force. But this is not the Messi of 2014, the one who would single-handedly dribble past 4 defenders, nor is he the Messi of 2022, who was a whirlwind of creative energy. The Messi we will see in 2026, when he will be nearly 39 years old, will be a different player entirely. His playing style has undergone a complete transformation. His former ceaseless, lightning-fast movement has now evolved into a series of more calculated and precise maneuvers. He no longer dictates every single move of the game. Instead, he selects those pivotal moments that ultimately determine the match's outcome, rather than viewing him as the engine of a car. Think of him as a skilled driver, one who conserves his energy, saving it for those specific instances when full throttle is required to win the race. The physical demands of a grueling and expansive World Cup are by no means a trivial matter. Maintaining Messi's fitness will be a crucial piece of this puzzle. Consequently, Scaloni's task has shifted. His objective is no longer merely to build a team around Messi, but rather to construct a squad capable of providing him with comprehensive protection. This implies that Argentina must learn how to win matches with Messi without him having to shoulder every single responsibility himself. It is a delicate balancing act, yet, if successfully achieved, it could prove to be the key to fully harnessing Messi's extraordinary genius during the knockout stages. For nearly a decade, the paramount question in Argentine football was, how do we build a team centered around Messi? Scaloni's true genius lay in abandoning precisely that approach. Instead, he forged a squad that functioned as a cohesive, potent attacking unit, one that provided Messi with the perfect platform to showcase his talents in the most complete and decisive manner possible. The core players from that World Cup winning squad remain integral members of the current team. Emi Martinez stands as solid as a rock between the posts, while Christian Romero anchors the defense. But the true heart of this entire squad, the engine room which has enabled this new iteration of Messi to achieve such extraordinary success, lies with the team's 3 midfielders, Rodrigo de Paul, Enzo Fernandez, and Alexis Mac Allister. De Paul serves as the team's bodyguard and engine. He is the player who tirelessly covers ground for Messi, thereby shielding him from the grueling defensive duties. Alongside him, the superb technical prowess of Fernandez and Mac Allister helps Argentina maintain complete control over the tempo of the game, thereby reducing the necessity for every attack to be driven solely by their number 10 Messi. Scaloni's entire system is built upon this collective strength, yet he also keeps an eye on the future. The integration of emerging young talents like Nico Paz is a clear indication of the team's strategy to inject fresh energy into this robust core structure of experienced and key players. This cohesive unit of players acts as a formidable shield for the team, It is this shield that enables Messi to thrive. It grants him the freedom to pick his moments, and it is precisely what has transformed Argentina from a mere collection of stars into a truly unstoppable force. Yet, even the strongest shield can have a vulnerable spot. Despite all their strengths, a lingering concern persists, one that simply refuses to fade away: the fullback positions. This is no minor issue. It represents a potential fissure at the very foundation of the entire structure Scaloni has built. On the right, the first-choice fullback pairing Nahuel Molina on the right and Nicolas Tagliafico on the left consists of strong and experienced players. Molina, in particular, plays a pivotal role through his overlapping runs, which create space for Messi to cut inside. The real issue, however, lies in squad depth, the lack of alternatives within the team. In a long tournament, you are always just one mistimed tackle away from a potential injury crisis, and the backup players available for these positions have not always proven to be entirely reliable. In Scaloni's system, fullbacks are not merely defenders, they are also crucial to the attack, providing width to the game and maintaining structural balance. If an opposing team successfully targets and exploits these wide areas, in some instances, the entire team could find itself in jeopardy. At the World Cup, even a single weakness can prove fatal, and you can be certain that Argentina's opponents will attempt to capitalize on this vulnerability. Truth be told, winning this title will be an incredibly arduous task. A glance at the list of contenders suggests that the world's finest footballers have all converged here. There is France, a squad brimming with talent and eager to exact revenge following the 2022 final led by an unstoppable force like Kylian Mbappé. Then there is Spain, a young and dynamic side capable of playing any opponent off the pitch with their intricate passing game, and England, whose attacking prowess is so formidable that it strikes fear into the hearts of their adversaries. Furthermore, major powerhouses like Brazil and a resurgent Germany can never be underestimated. First and foremost, the astute management of Lionel Messi, if the coaching staff can keep him fresh and fit for the knockout stages. His abilities could once again prove as decisive as they were in Qatar. Secondly, the stability of the fullbacks. If Molina and Tagliafico remain both fit and in form, Argentina's tactical approach will remain one of the most potent in world football. But thirdly, and most importantly, comes the capacity to adapt to changing circumstances. If the wingers run into trouble, the midfield will have to work even harder, and the team will need to look to supporting players such as Julian Alvarez and Lautaro Martinez to conjure up a little extra magic. This generation of Argentine players has already made history, but retaining the World Cup title presents a challenge of an entirely different magnitude. It demands impeccable tactics, unwavering mental fortitude, and a touch of luck. So, in your opinion, what stands as the biggest obstacle in Argentina's path? Is it the pressure of being the defending champions, the fitness of their key players, or simply the sheer strength of opponents like France and Spain? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and if you enjoy discussing football tactics, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more content like this. So, how will Argentina achieve this feat? How will they pull off that seemingly impossible victory? The answer lies in the very same philosophy that made them champions the first time around: collective effort. It lies in Scaloni's masterful tactics, which he employs to mask the team's vulnerabilities. It lies in the immense energy of players like De Paul, Fernandez, and Mac Allister, the driving forces who propel the team forward in the biggest matches. And, ultimately, it lies in the extraordinary evolution of Lionel Messi, the ultimate creator, who is likely waiting for just the right moment to deliver what could be his final, history-making performance. Argentina's road to victory will not be easy. It will be akin to walking a tightrope across a sea of hidden perils. They possess the talent, they have a solid system in place, and they have the greatest player of his generation, one who may well be poised for his last dance. The question remains, will all these elements coalesce to achieve a success that has seemed all but impossible for over 60 years?